Good morning, traders. I hope you're doing well. Light day in the market today. Fundamentals are quite light across the board. Really looking at the German economic sentiment, seeing what the data is going to be for that later on. We could see that play out in euro strength today. If it comes out positive data, will drive euro up. Canadian manufacturing sales as well. Nothing really big today in the market. It's all about tomorrow. Like I've already said to you guys, we've got Canadian news, Great Britain pound news, we've got USD news, we've got crude oil inventories. So tomorrow and Thursday, we've got Australian unemployment rates, employment changes, monetary policy statements of Japanese yen. There's quite a lot going on in those 2 days. You want to keep your account safe for those 2 days. Um, my advice to you right now would be to just have a chilled out Tuesday. Okay, I've sent out three good signals in my opinion, and just let them play out. And then after that, just enjoy your week, your Tuesday. Don't force any trades. As you know, you've got big data coming out throughout the rest of the week. Moving on. Australian monetary policy meeting this morning was quite dovish in terms of the fact that they were saying they were looking to ease rates at one more time in this quarter, which suggests to us that the economy isn't improving in the slightest. That's weakening the Aussie across the board, which is why we're buying Australian Euro AUD to the upside. Also, if you could look across the board in Australian USD, you can see that the USD play actually ripped into this pair. And if you were taking this trade from yesterday, you would have been in profit now, about 20 pips, 10 pips off, about 30 pips in profit from yesterday's trade. I did make this signal, I did make this call out for you lot yesterday, and I thought you guys should have held on to it. You could see that Australian dollar's weakening, and we've got the dollar now outperforming it. Great Britain pound doing the same. We've got the Great Britain pound outperforming the Australian dollar. So with that being said, of course, we expect the same to happen with Euro AUD, and the euro to outperform the Australian dollar to go and press up to that weekly resistance. Okay. We've got this inverted head and shoulder that was in play yesterday. I was looking at taking long positions from here, but obviously knowing that the monetary policy was coming out, I was expecting quite a hawkish tone, to be fair. I was expecting some positive data to get price action to push down to the lows of the monthly. But because I know that the price action had already touched the monthly support, I didn't think you wanted to go there again. Use the trend line, which is on the daily. This trend line that you can see that we've got this ascending channel to the upside, and price action has used that as an area of support, and now it's just rallying from there. We are seeing potential pushes to the upside. We are long on this trade. Hopefully we'll hit our targets of approximately of 200 pips, and we are going to swing this to the upside for the next couple of days, let it play out. And we know that we've got unemployment rate for the Australian dollar, so let's just let price action play out, let it do its thing, don't force anything. I will be monitoring this throughout the day. Then we've got the Australian New Zealand. Okay, this is rocketing as well to the upside due to the fact that price action yesterday was hovering around our weekly. It was at sort of resistance, but now it's at weekly support, hovering around. I was waiting for a break retest, which we did get this morning, a clean breakout of this channel, this trend line, sorry, and then a clean retest. And now I'm seeing we've taken a long position, and now we can see that the Euro New Zealand's rallying to the upside, and we are going to rip into this one for a potential trade to the upside of 200 pips. Just a nice little trade. We've got this pattern here where we've got the tops one, twice. Can we make it a third top and then reject and roll over? Monthly resistance just being up there, so I'm aiming for that level, and we can see that volatility come in now and pump euro into the upside. Let that euro trade resume from Friday. We saw that on Thursday as well, and Wednesday we saw that as the stimulus package for the euro was put in place to kind of help the eurozone grow, that strength in euros is becoming quite significant. So which is why we are trading Euro NZD, Euro AUD, and last one Euro USD. Okay, Euro USD, we've taken a long position exactly off that 618 Fibonacci retracement. We had this falling channel to the downside, but what I've realized that was price action created a double bottom and then a first higher low. In all indication of reversal patterns. So this higher low today, I was watching last night. In fact, I was watching a 4-hour closure, which when we got the daily yesterday. After this 4-hour closure, we had this indecisive candlestick, which is like spinning top, all indicating reversal. Then we had this bullish close. We took a long position last night, and we're still holding that long position from these lows at 1.1. We should be in some profit now, but I do favor price action rallying And also because tomorrow we've got the Fed's cutting rates, we could see this actually just continue and pump and all the way back up to 1.13 or even higher to 1.135 or 1.14 level. If you look left, this is our areas of major supplies. Okay, around this region is where I'm looking at potentially bringing this pair, because if you look, this was the supply region for this entire move. We had a supply region pull back, another supply region, and now we've got the next supply region, which was here. We had that move down, and now we want to go back up. So I am monitoring these pairs. I am keeping a close eye on them. But that's my view for today, just looking at euro pairs. Across the board, I was looking at gold as well. But to me, it looks like gold wants to... Sorry. To me, it does look like gold wants to create that inverted head and shoulder. But if we do get a close below, let me get rid of these boxes. If we do get close below this area of support today, I do favour price action coming down to as low as these levels, due to the fact that it knows that price action, it's been priced in that Feds are going to cut their rates. So if price action comes down to these lows, we could potentially see a double bottom and then rally up tomorrow when the rates are cut. We don't know whether it's 50, we don't know whether it's 25, we don't know even if it's actually going to get anything. So, Feds can actually surprise us, surprise the market, and we could see some weird movements occur in the market, gaps, etc. All right, catching up on oil. Oil still pressing up to the upside. We've had Donald Trump last night screaming for the rest of the world to kind of help out with the oil supply. He didn't want the US just to only be the only people that release their reserves. You know that Russia's got oil, Canada got oil, Saudi Arabia, United of Emirates, all of them big players in the oil industry, and none of them are at the moment trying to help out Saudi Arabia. I know that the Emirates have said that they are willing to help. Russia have said that they're willing to sell them. They're willing to sell them weapons in order to protect that oil factory. So last night was just back and forth. Donald Trump saying he doesn't want war with anyone, but the US is prepared. Looks like Iran was responsible for the attack on oil plants, Saudi oil plants. And then you've got comments like I said yesterday. You had Putin proposing weapon purchase for Saudi. So we are monitoring everything. We are staying on top of it. Trump saying oil prices have not risen that much in the wake of the attack on the Saudi oil plant. The US could release from its reserves, and other countries could be a little bit more generous supplying oil and bringing oil prices down. That's not a problem. So he is asking for everyone to kind of chip in together, guys. This is our world. Let's not have greed in it. So I am waiting for oil to pull up to this level here. If we can get some sort of a top and a rejection, I am looking for a short trade. But if not, I am looking at this area, looking for some sort of indication of a upside momentum. We've got a 4-hour pin bar, which is indicating bullish movement. But remember how I said this 4-hour indecisiveness indication of that price action could potentially reverse. So I am looking at these tops here. I am going to be keeping you guys monitored, obviously on top of everything. But if $64 per barrel gets hit around this area here, 64 area, and it gets no rejection on price action, is still rallying, I am looking at buying, putting my stop loss at around 62, and literally having this price action push up as high as 76. But I am going to keep you guys updated. But as you can see right now on a daily, we are getting movement to the upside. But let's just see, are we going to reject yesterday's daily high, or are we going to respect it? Are we going to respect it, or are we going to break it? It's one of them. All right, hope you enjoyed this video. It's only a quick video to kind of let you know what's happening, giving you my analysis for the free signals I've sent out. But the rest I will be live today at 8 in the next hour and a half. So catch up with you lot then. Peace.